everybody, and welcome to a brand new ASMR conspiracy theories video. Yes, it's been way too long since we last did one of these, and finally we are back. I want to apologise that this video is slightly delayed by a few days. Basically, I wanted to wait until I got my new kit. As you can tell by the reflection in my glasses, you can probably see a ring light. I decided it was probably time to invest in some more ASMR friendly lighting. So I went ahead and bought a ring light, and it's great. It came with a nifty controller, and I can control the lights remotely, as a remote control should. And as you can tell, I'm a bit more free because I'm not sat down. I also put a mic stand, so I'm free to move about, but yeah, hopefully it's looking okay. But I did have a request. Back on the topic of conspiracies, I did have a request to do conspiracy around Antarctica, and as you can tell by the title, that is what we're going to be going through today. Your comment will be somewhere around here, so thank you very much. I do want to do Flat Earth, and there are a few other ones, but be sure to leave your suggestions down below for conspiracy theories you'd like to see covered. I know 9/11's been covered, but I'm not entirely sure if I want to cover that. Is it very ASMR friendly? I don't know, but having said that, we've done history videos on wars, so where do you draw the line? Let me know down below anyways. But without further ado, let's get into some conspiracy theories about Antarctica. So I found a number of articles which we're just going to go through, talk about. I think there might be 3 or 4 different conspiracies about what goes on in Antarctica. So, number 1, there is a mysterious structure in Antarctica, and some think it's a massive building. I'll be sure to put photos on screen as well. When you think of Antarctica, you probably think of a lot of ice, penguins, scientists and researchers prodding around, and of course a lot of conspiracy. The latest one comes thanks to a visual grab from Google Earth, which seems to suggest that there might actually be a tall building standing on the ice in Antarctica. These findings, take them with a pinch of salt, will you, have been uploaded to the YouTube channel Mr. MBB33, and the conspiracy theorist who runs this channel. He suggests that this structure is as much as 2,000 feet in height, and the width spans 6 football fields. So I'll put on screen now what we're talking about. Also, I'll maybe link the video in the description to give credit where credit's due. This video has clocked 78,000 views at the time of writing this, and viewers are clearly interested in what they are seeing. Strange that all countries want to take over land, but no country claims Antarctica. I think there is something they know that we don't, comments a user Laurie Battistoni. So these are just people who have commented on the YouTube video, so don't take, these opinions as fact, because, you can put anything on the internet. Another user suggested that something on the lines of the Project Iceworm was active in Antarctica. The Project Iceworm was a then top-secret project of the United States Army, which attempted to build a network of tunnel-based and mobile nuclear missile launch sites. Bit of a mouthful there. Under the ice sheet in Greenland. Equally, there are skeptics who suggest this is nothing more than a block of ice, albeit with a slightly different shape. Just last month, another Google Earth user had spotted what was claimed to be a unique disc-like object jutting out of the ice. Many believes the aliens had something to do with it. I think we'll get on to this a little bit more later. Late last year, NASA had also noticed a giant hole in the ice, measuring about 20,000 this comment by a YouTube user with the handle hoping to be wheat, not a dare to light. What? They say the satellite images of South Pole seems as though they are updated every week or so, but the satellite images of my own house and area here in central Kentucky have things showing up around my house that were from 10 years ago. So my point is, most satellite images of most areas are old and not up to date, but South Pole is, for some reason, seems to be done much more often, as if they want us to see this stuff. Anybody got any ideas? Make of it what you will, but all this could just be eyes playing visual tricks on the rest of us. So I've seen the things I don't really know in terms of the conspiracies. This isn't the most interesting one, but let me know down below if you've watched the video, if you've seen the images, what do you think it could be? Realistically, it's probably just ice, isn't it? But yeah, onto the next one. Conspiracy theorists say they found ancient civilizations in Antarctica. So this kind of links back to the ancient Egyptian conspiracy theory video that we did before. I think that might be the last one we did, not including the football one. It's been too long since we've done these. There will be more conspiracy videos and there will be more history videos coming, so hit subscribe now, shameless plug. Anyways, yes, ancient civilizations in Antarctica. Let's read about them. Conspiracy theorists believe Antarctica is hiding ancient civilizations, with some truth seekers pointing to formations spotted on Google Earth to support their beliefs. Okay, so I assume these are all going to tie together. Bloody Google Earth. Conspiracy theorists claim to have found proof of ancient civilizations buried under the snow of Antarctica. Amateur truth seekers have been scouring the continent with Google Earth, using satellite imagery to look for anomalies in the icy landscape. Some of their supposed finds include a huge statue forming the shape of a face, a UFO crash site, and entrances to an underground base. We'll go ahead and look at some of them now. So, firstly, an Antarctic mountain base. Conspiracy theorists were sent into a frenzy after one Instagram user drew attention to a mountain in Antarctica which bears a similarity to a face. The conspiracy theorists Blake and Brett Cousins shared the video and said it could be the remnants of an ancient civilization, the Daily Star reports. While some agreed that the formation was a man-made structure, others argued it was simply a natural peak. Again, take a look, make up your mind for yourself. I think this is probably the least believable out of all of these. Like, it's literally just ice, okay? Next, UFO crash site. UFO enthusiasts claim to have found proof of an alien spacecraft crash landing site in Antarctica. A baffling image from Google Earth shows a strange pattern in the snow, with conspiracists claiming there can only be one explanation. One user posted on the Secure Team 10 YouTube page looked like it crashed into the mountain, then whatever it was drove away from the crash site. Next, X marks the spot. Another theory emerged when a big X appeared on the freezing continent on Google Earth. In a video posted on YouTube channel Conspiracy Debo, viewers are shown how a mysterious marking has been placed over Antarctica. It apparently suggests someone at Google is trying to point people to something mysterious. Words accompanying the video state, "Looking through Google Earth tonight when I noticed a huge red X pointing to an area in Antarctica." And then finally for this theory, huge semicircle disc. A semicircle disc was spotted in Antarctica by Google Earth users. Conspiracy theorists have claimed the object was designed. YouTuber Sandra Eleanor Andrade said the mysterious images had captured the interest of UFO enthusiasts. Now hopefully the images would have played over while I was talking. is it all a load of waffle, or is it, is it those pesky aliens? Next conspiracy theory is titled The Nazi Bunkers of Antarctica, and this article was written by Alex Kirkpatrick. When thinking about Hitler and Nazi Germany, most people can think of at least one conspiracy theory they have heard about. Two pretty common ones are the Holocaust never happened, or that Hitler is alive and well in Argentina. A third theory that is beginning to see some popularity among conspiracy theorists is the idea that the Nazis took control of parts of Antarctica and built underground bunkers where they would experiment with new technology. This theory originates from a story about a Nazi expedition to Antarctica. The story says that while exploring and mapping the area, they uncovered a multitude of underground caves and rivers. One of the caves was particularly large and was turned into a large city that would be home to both Nazis and other powerful groups, like the Illuminati. The Illuminati is another one that I wanna cover at some point as well. Along the way, the Germans either came across alien technology or made contact with the aliens. The Germans learned how to use the technology and were able to build a number of weapons. This belief is extraordinary because there is no evidence that the Nazis ever did or were even capable of building such a base. Geologist and oceanographer Colin Summerhays partnered with journalist and historian Peter Beeching to examine the evidence about Antarctica and the Nazis. The pair published a 21-page peer-reviewed study about these mysterious Antarctic bases and if they are real or not. In support of this claim is the fact that the Nazis did at one point carry out an expedition to Antarctica in 1938. Many conspiracy theorists claim that this was a large-scale expedition with militarised and scientific ships. In reality, it was just one small ship with the goal of finding new territory where Germany could expand their whaling industry. There is also no mention of intent to establish a base in any Nazi documents, and after the start of World War II, the Nazis don't return to Antarctica until 1959. The crew manning the ship also would have been nowhere near large enough to build a base the size of what is being claimed. Another bit of evidence for this theory is about the Nazis agreeing to the Antarctic Treaty. The treaty makes Antarctica a research zone and states that it cannot be targeted in any way by bombs or missiles. Conspiracy theorists jump on this and say, why would Nazi Germany sign this agreement? The claim is that they signed this agreement to deter other nations from visiting Antarctica and stumbling upon their base and the research that they were doing there. There has been no evidence found to corroborate that point. Additionally, some claim that Hitler himself is actually at Antarctica. Oh, come on. This theory kind of had me, but it's slowly losing me. The evidence for this idea is based on the claim that a German ship arrived at an Argentinian base located in Antarctica after the war ended. Another popular conspiracy theory is that Hitler escaped to Argentina at the end of the war, and so therefore he was picked up by a German ship and sent to Antarctica to live at the secret bunker. Unfortunately, there's no evidence that Hitler ever made it to Argentina or that the supposed German boat ever went to Argentina's Antarctic base. So, why do so many people believe this despite the lack of evidence? One major reason is simply because it's Antarctica. The hazardous conditions make it one of the last unexplored places on Earth. Because so little is known about the continent, this makes it a perfect breeding ground for conspiracy theories. And yeah, I think that's kind of, that explains why there are so many, because ultimately so much of it simply can't be explored. I mean, it probably can now with technology and stuff, and I'm sure they're exploring more and more of it. A bit like the ocean, because isn't there like a fact that we know more about Mars than our own ocean or something like that? I don't know, I probably butchered that, but yeah, because we know so little and it's so vast, Antarctica, it's fun to just sort of theorise what could be there. I think Adolf Hitler is probably pretty low. I'd sooner believe aliens there than Adolf Hitler. Anyways, I think this might be the last conspiracy theory I do have, and it is Antarctica. It's titled, really can't get my words out this evening, Antarctica Pyramids Claim Oldest Pyramid on Earth is Hidden on Icy Continent. The oldest pyramids on Earth are hidden away under the deep cold snow of Antarctica, as opposed to that warm snow you get. Conspiracy theorists have shockingly claimed on the History Channel. Ancient alien theorists who are certain secret pyramids are concealed all around the globe think some may be hidden on Antarctica. Conspiracy theorists in particular point to a vaguely pyramid-like structure near the Shackleton mountain range on the icy continent. The pyramid in question, when viewed on satellite imagery, as you can see here, does appear to have four steep sides, much like the Great Pyramid of Giza. And we all know the theories around that. If you don't, check out my other video after this one's done, obviously, please. This incredibly bizarre theory was presented on the History Channel's TV series Ancient Aliens, which investigates various extraterrestrial theories. Episode 1 of Season 11 of Ancient Aliens explored the remote possibility such pyramids were left behind by ancient alien visitors or human civilizations. Conspiracy theory author David Childress told Ancient Aliens there's a distinct possibility the Shackleton Pyramid is the oldest of its kind on Earth. He says if this gigantic pyramid in Antarctica is an artificial structure, it would probably be the oldest pyramid on the planet, and in fact it might be the master pyramid that all other pyramids on planet Earth were designed to look like. Now, just to interject, isn't there, I can't remember if I covered it in that video, but don't the pyramids line up with magnetic poles or something to do with the North or South Pole, with the South Pole, whatever, something like that. Look it up. I probably should have looked it up before this, but I didn't, so I'm sorry about that. Another conspiracy theorist agreed, saying all the way around the world we find evidence of pyramid structures. We should start looking at the possibility there was habitation on Antarctica. Was it a lost civilization? Could it be ancient astronauts? And just maybe the earliest monuments of our own civilization came from Antarctica. The alien expert argued the Antarctic pyramid is just one node in a global network of power-generating pyramids strategically placed around Earth. That's what I was getting at, but this bloke has obviously summed it up better than I can. A popular pyramid conspiracy claims the triangular structures act as power generators of sorts, built for the purpose of transmitting vast amounts of energy wirelessly. Well, there we go. Antarctica, evidently a place of mystery. And like I said, there's a lot we haven't yet explored in it, or haven't done until recently, which, like that article said, made it the perfect place to, theorise and come up with these wacky conspiracies. So, is there evidence of aliens? Is Hitler there? Did the Nazis make bunkers? We don't know. Make your mind up for yourself from the pictures I showed on screen. But that is going to be it for this video. I really hope you did enjoy. I really do enjoy taking a look at some of these crazy theories. Again, reminder, leave your comments down below for any other conspiracy theories you'd like to see covered in the future. There will be a history video on the way soon. I think the next video is a movie, film, ramble type thing, like my top 10. Because, I like doing these structured, research-based videos, but at at the same time I want to just sit down and have a chat. Maybe we'll do some tapping as well. So yeah, if you did enjoy, guys, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new,